Oh, hello and welcome back. Today we're going to check out the Keitora Busou set A and D. I was out of town for my birthday and I stumbled across a Hobbytown USA, which I hadn't been in over 10 years. And it turns out they have lots of things like Gokins and rare model kits and lots of other cool stuff outside of what I used to know that they had. I knew they had Gundams in the past, but they're a bit more eclectic now in some of the things they carry. But quickly, we can look at the packaging. We have this little pickup truck. It's a Kei truck, which is sort of like a subclass of vehicle that's extremely small. That has mech arms and legs, and this one has sort of digger parts. Now I left the stickers on here, one, so I could remember how to pronounce it, and two, so you can see what they go for. But we've got this cute little picture here. This is famous, this line, because they did cats in this sort of style. I think like their litter boxes had mech parts they can combine and make stuff, but it's really kind of a neat idea. And there's even a tractor I might try to pick up, but it's a neat idea. You have these sort of vehicles, and it's goofy, and it's kind of cool at the same time. It's different. But before I get ahead of myself, let's go ahead and check out what's in the package before we build it. And so we have what's inside of figure set A. You can see the truck parts here. We have clear windows. We have the cab. You also see ports here for different parts. I'm going to see if other things I have along the lines of Bandai might fit. Wheels, pre-painted bumpers and lights. So everything is pretty much plastic color, but there is a little bit of accents painted for lights, and then of course the instructions. And just off the top of my head, this sort of reminds me of those little plastic vehicles you could assemble that you would find in those quarter coin-op machines back in the 80s and 90s. This is sort of like an upscaled version of that, but it looks considerably more detailed. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this, and we'll see if the final product is worthy of our collection. And here we have them out of the package, and there's actually more to it than I expected. I knew there was going to be trucks and there's going to be parts, but I did not expect that those parts combine to form other vehicles. Now, you can see on the back of the package, there is the tractor, and they look like they have fully painted it. I would have liked some sort of stickers to maybe go over the windows, maybe even the lights, but I think it's fine as is, especially when you combine it in robot mode. But what it also looks like, and this was also not very clear, is you could probably take all the accessories and make other robots or other setups with them. I really like that, and I think it's very clever. And looking at the back of the other box, I believe this is from the cat versions, so it's kind of neat they're also cross-compatible in that respect. And being cross-compatible, I actually have a 30-minute missions add-on right here, and as you can see, they utilize the same peg size. So if you want to use these to outfit 30-minute missions or vice versa, it looks like that's something you can combine as well. I think that's very cool. But we can go ahead and talk about the actual trucks. So like I said, they are a K-style vehicle, which is a very small truck. They have the wheels roll for the most part. It's not super smooth, but they do roll. And we have ports all over it for setting up the configuration. But overall, as a truck, they both look nice. They're exactly the same. They're just different color. And the total setup takes about 10 minutes to 10, maybe 15 minutes if you're taking your time to build the whole thing. So it's a quick kit. It's pretty fun. It's simple. And the details are really nice. You can see the mold lines and the window and steering wheels and seats and all that. And they did a really good job on that. They also both include a tool, and this is really thoughtful of them. I'd like to see more stuff include this. But the way the tool is designed is once you actually attach things to the port, you can slide this in there and it makes it easier to remove. So they each come with one. You could probably use this for other sets as well, maybe even 30-minute missions, but this is a nice little tool. And then as for the vehicles go, the extra sets, they all share the same components. So both of them have all the same internal bits that are the joints and connectors. The only thing that's different is the actual gray pieces, which form the different vehicles here. This one is sort of a front end loader or backhoe or however you like to call it, but it could also benefit from a few stickers. I really would consider painting these. I mean, they're really cool kits. I think a MG or HG version of this would be really cool, but it might take away from the fun aspect that these actually serve. But yeah, the detail's fine. There is no articulation as far as the wheels and stuff go. They're fixed, statuesque figures. But they do have the back part here, which I guess would be the plow. And then the arm has articulation. So let's go ahead and get these guys combined. And here we have configuration A of both modes. So while you can do whatever you want with these because they're very versatile, they do have two pre-designed configurations. So we've got this one here, which is sort of like a, I don't know, dog motor maybe, but it's got this little lower jaw, front legs, rear legs that have this sort of forward stance, and then a tail. It's kind of fun, pretty clever. I like that they've come up with something like this. And then for the other one, we have this sort of super vehicle mode. So you've got the extended wheels, larger wheels, give it either like a race car or a off-road feel. But I think it's pretty cool, even sort of a tow truck feel if you want to consider that. But they take this lorry and they turn it into something really neat. So there's configuration A. Now here's configuration B. And here we have the secondary modes. I will call this one the T-Rex mode. I'm not sure what it is officially, but it sort of has this shovel here like a mouth. It's got the two little hands. It's got the hind legs. And it actually uses the tool that you use to pull the parts off as a tail. This one's fun and clever. I will say that this mode is probably my least favorite of these two. But this one here, this is the one that is the main draw to me. And it is the little mech version. So it uses all the tractor parts to combine and make a mech. And I think out of all of them, this is my favorite, but I think they're both fun. And I think it will be fun to take them and mix and match and come up with different modes. But between the price of only being around $10, the ease of assembly, the play value, the fun combination factor, and the fact that they do fit with the 30-minute mission peg size, I think these lend themselves to a lot of fun and customization. I'm probably going to seek out some more of these, maybe one to make the alternate robot mode of the accessory parts. And two, it might be fun to try to come up with ways to make combiners or some sort of cool mech just from this. I could probably take this and turn them into feet for 30-minute missions or something. There's so much possibility here with this silly idea. I hope they keep doing it. And I think it's worth picking up if you want something on your desk that's fun to mess with and convert and modify and mess around with. But like always, let us know in the comments below if this is worthy of your collection. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.